back up. Breathing all the way back out again. Take a deep breath in. And lower down your chin, holding on to your breath. And raise your chin, breathing all the way back out. And then let's reverse the pattern. Take a deep breath in. And then slowly breathing all the way back out. And go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And then raising your chin back up, breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. Again, go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Breathing out a little bit more. Lower down your heels back. And we'll walk the hands all the way back in towards your feet. And just gathering a hold of your elbows. Let your head, neck and shoulders draw down to the earth. Take a deep breath in, and as you sigh out, just letting your body go. Again, deep breath in, sigh out. One more time, deep breath in, letting go of your arms now as well. Bend the knees a little on the way up, and as you draw to the ceiling, clasp your fingers. Take a deep breath in, breathing out, pressing a little out of your waist. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, pressing a little out of your waist. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, letting your arms down. Let's come on up to the top of your mat. Taking your hands in towards your heart. Take a deep breath in. Let's raise both of your arms. As you breathe out, fold gently forwards, bending your knees when you need to. Breathing in, step back with your right leg. Release your knee to the floor, lifting your chin up. Breathing out, step back with your left leg. Hold out into a strong high plank. Breathe in, lower down to your knees, your belly and your chest. And as you breathe out, upward facing dog, elbows in, collarbone as open as you can make it. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out, push off the ground to plank and back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping up and through, lifting your chin and releasing the toes. Breathing out, left leg, step it up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing and raising your arms. Breathing out, dive your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, step it all the way back. Release your knee and lift your chin. Breathing out, right leg steps back and hold to a plank. Breathing in, lower down to your knees, to your belly, your chest. And breathing out, drawing up into your upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out to push the plank. And back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, stepping through, lift the chin, releasing the toes back. Breathing out, right leg, step it up and through, and draw your head down. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, gaze to your thumbs. tricep working a little bit harder. And again, dip down and back up. And again, breathing in and out. And again, breathe in, keep that core locked on. Breathe out. 2 more, breathe in and out. 1 more. And push on back. Now come all the way down upon your belly for me. Alright, now if you just bring your hands beneath your chin, okay, give your arms a little rest. Taking your right leg up, bend your knee a little, point your toes, send the leg back, and then drawing it back down. Sending the left leg back, point the toe, bend the knee, and drawing it back. So let's breathe in to prepare, breathe out to point the toe, send the leg back. Breathe in to draw it back down. Again, breathing out, point the toe, bend the knee, send the leg back. Breathing it back down. 2 more there. Just waking up the lower back muscles a little bit more. Breathing out to come back. Again, breathing out, sending the leg back. And breathing on in. And then bring your arms down by your side, coming into breaststroke. So if we can just bring your arms and your shoulders to drop against the floor along with your forehead. As you breathe in, peel back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out, engage your core. You're breathing out of your mouth with this one. Breathe in through your nose to stay. And then breathe out through your mouth and lower your shoulders back upon the floor. Breathing in to roll back both shoulders. And as you breathe out, draw the navel back to the spine and try and keep the legs and the buttocks relaxed. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out, let's lower the shoulders back upon the floor. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out, can we turn the palms to open out, open the chest a little more. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out to lower and let the shoulders draw back. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine as we lift. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out, let's lower the shoulders back and down. Last one, breathing in, shoulders rolling back. As you breathe out, engaging with the core, lift and hover. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out, let's lower the shoulders back. And then taking your hands beneath your shoulders, gently bring the body up into an upward facing dog. Elbows in, collarbone open. And then slowly lower it back on down again. Turning with your toes, engaging with your core, breathing in, push up to plank. Breathing out to your downward facing dog. Now you might want to move your hands in just a little bit closer for this next one towards you. Taking your right hand underneath your body and reaching for your left leg. Inside edge is easier, outside edge is harder. And if you can, we're looking beneath your left armpit. So you're going to find that cross back body stretch. And now let's swap it over. Taking through your left hand for your right leg, looking underneath your armpit if you can. Now taking your hand back down to the floor. Nice big stride through with your right shoulders, a little bit of an arch back out through your spine. Take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. Moving your forwards gaze. Let's curl the toes and step the feet together behind you. And once again, we're going to come down upon your knees. Taking this time, your right hand slightly forwards and your left hand slightly back. Lean forwards on the knees and cross the ankles behind you. Then as we dip down, breathe in. As we push up, breathing out. Little uneven half press up and push up. Again, breathing in and out. Again, breathing in and out. Keep the core locked on, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Again, feel the work coming into the left tricep this time. As you keep the back line straight, breathe in and out. Two more, breathe in and out. One more and out. And then come down onto your belly. Okay, now once again, just lay your hands beneath your chin. And now coming up with a double leg lift. So really squeeze the back side, lift both of your legs a little off the floor, and then release it back down. Squeeze the back side, draw the navel back to the spine, breathe out and lift both of your legs, push the toes away from you, and breathe in as you lower. Again, recruit the glutes, pull back the belly from the ground, breathe out to lift, and breathe in to lower. Again, squeeze the back side, pull back through the belly, lift the legs, breathing in to lower. Again, navel back to the spine, breathe out of your mouth and draw the navel back as you lift the legs up, breathing in. Squeeze the back side, belly back, lift the legs, breathing in. Let's have two more here. Point the toes, squeeze the back side, lift the legs, breathing into lower. One more time, recruit, pull back, lift, and lower. Then take the feet a little bit wider. Taking your right arm across the top of your mat, left fingers down to the floor. Breathing in, rising up onto your forearm, breathing out, glancing over your shoulder. So of course you might be able to see a foot, but please don't worry, we can't. You might be able to see both feet if you're having a really good day. And then let's bring it gently back round, swapping your arms over, fingertips to the floor. Take a breath in, coming on up. As you breathe out, glancing over your shoulder. Arm out. plank and back off into your downward facing dog. Taking a big stride with your left foot up between your hands, lifting your chin. Take a light step up with your right leg. Let's take a nice deep breath in all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing and raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Stepping back with your left leg this time, leaving your right leg at the top. Place your back heel down upon the floor, and then bring your right elbow up onto your right knee. Take a nice circle round with your left arm. Let it come all the way around your back body, looking back up over your shoulder for a couple of breaths. So tucking your tail under a little, opening out the neck a little more. And let's bring back out your left arm, taking your right hand if you can down towards the floor. Looking up towards your thumb. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. And then let your arm brush around the front body, pushing hard through your right foot, and come through into warrior two for me. Rolling open your front knee, tucking your tail under, and gazing along the center of your right hand. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Gently let's come to reverse warrior, straightening up your front leg, dig the heel in, reaching your arm backwards. And then bring the body back on up. Keep both of your legs straight. Again, tucking a little under with your tailbone. And as you breathe out, next time, move across towards the right and take your right hand towards your right leg for your triangle posture. Left arm coming up to the ceiling, tailbone tucked under. Reach out through the fingertips and remain with your gaze towards your thumb. Breath in. As you breathe out, taking down your left hand either to your leg or beyond your foot. Bring your right hand either to your lower back or to the ceiling. And then raising, if you can, your right arm looking to your thumb again. And then as we come back round, get deeply into the knee, clasp your fingers around the back body and coming into humble warrior. Draw your shoulder on the inside of your knee and look back towards your back foot, letting your arms fall over the top. Okay, releasing your arms and now taking your right arm beneath your right leg and seeing if you can find the fingers behind your back. If you'd like to, coming into bird of paradise, moving your back leg a little closer, pushing hard through your left leg, coming slowly up to standing, opening out the shoulders, little extension away if you want to. Bending the knee and slowly bringing it back down. Step back with your left leg and take both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Roll to the outside edge of your back foot and with your right foot slide it down to come in front or on top of your left leg. And then if you can, raising your right arm and looking up. All the way back round into your downward facing dog. Set your feet so they're about hip distance apart, your hands are about shoulder distance apart. Lengthen away through with your tailbone, looking up towards the belly. Almost feel like you're trying to make your mat a little bit longer, trying to stretch it. Take your right leg up nice and high. And then stride it up to the top of your mat between your hands. With your left leg, bring your left leg halfway up your mat now. Have a little look down, see the heels are aligned. Bring the body up to halfway and square off your hips. And let's straighten up the both of the legs. Go back behind your body with your hands. Either hold on to your elbows or take a backwards prayer. As we ease out forwards, we've got the line of the spine to come nice and flat. And either stay with halfway or bring your body out from your waist a little bit more. So maybe we bring the heart down towards the knee. Level and facing the ground. yourself back, stepping your right leg back and taking both hands to the inside of your foot. Roll to the outside edge of your right foot and with your left foot either in front or on top. And then raising your left arm and looking up. Shoulder distance apart, feet hip distance apart. Let's pull up through the belly, open your shoulder blades out a little, extend through the tailbone, all of the things we just really want to always maintain when we're in our downward dog. And looking forwards and step through with your left foot. Bring your right leg to step halfway up your mat, heels on line. Bring your body up to halfway, that prayer, or hold on to your elbows. Centralize your chest over your thigh as well as you can. Move out from your waist, and chin towards your shin, or heart towards your knee. And if you can, you're keeping both of your legs straight here. Transition of lifting your back leg up off the floor. Flex your heel, hips facing the ground. Looking slightly beyond your mat. So try to not drop your gaze too hard. And now if we release down the left hand, turn the body out to the right. And coming into your half moon balance. Your knee. Bend the knees a little, breathe in as you unroll. Breathe out, hands back to your heart. Alright, maybe step back a little, give yourself a little bit of space if you're balancing on the ground today. Let's draw the shoulders open. Spread the toes. And now let's slide the left leg up, either above or below your knee. In your heart, and let's slowly work the fingers up through the midline of your body, and take the left hand behind the right if you can. to either one leg or both of your feet, drawing up and away from the ground. Keep the gaze forwards, outweigh the rest of the body with your head. And then gently bring yourself back on down. Okay, come around to seated form. We're going to work into your rolling back. So if you'd like to use a band for this one, always put it around the bottom of your feet. And coming into your Pilates core work here. So as we roll back, we want to really pull back the navel back to the spine, pull up underneath your ribs, drop down your shoulders. Okay, so you've got really nice openness around the upper back. Take a deep breath in for me. And as you breathe out of your mouth, let's lower the body carefully back to about halfway maybe. Breathing in and then breathing out, engaging the core. So we always want to again be in control. Halfway might be enough. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, relax the shoulders. If it feels good to go back a little further. Breathing in and breathing out, engaging with your core, sitting up. Again, deep breath in, ribs widen. As you breathe out, the navel draws back to the spine. We've got that connection of the core, hips flexors playing a big role here too. Breathing in and breathing out, slowly drawing the body back on up. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering the body back. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's engage the core and heel all the way back on up. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, connect, lower, release back to the ground. Breathing in if you can. You're breathing out and engaging with your core, coming all the way back on up. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering the body back. Breathing in. As you come back up, breathing out and engaging with the core. Alright, our last one's going to go down, we're going to stay down. So deep breath in, breathing out, lowering your body carefully back. Now we can just land the feet. We're going to come up into the ab prep today. So just about be able to reach your heels with your fingertips. Hands coming back behind your head. And just letting your elbows open nice and wide. As you breathe in through your nose, gently nod the chin. And as you breathe out of your mouth, let's raise the upper body. Maintain a neutral back, little gap. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out to engage the core as we lower back. Breathing in to nod the chin. Breathing out, now engaging the core. Draw the navel back to the spine as you lift. Breathing in, breathing out, navel back want to add it in, the opposite arm to work backwards. Now I'm going to be having my arms up towards the ceiling, and when I take my arm back, the other one's going to remain upwards, and then we'll alternate. So it's the opposite arm to the opposite leg. So if we can bring both of your legs up and flex your feet, if we can lift both of your arms up and lengthen out through with your fingers. Now as you dig one heel down, taking the opposite arm back, and then draw back up and swap. Breathing out, engage your core to send the heel and arm back. Breathing in, back up. Breathing out, really engage with your core, dig down. Breathing in. Now this one's all about resistance. So resist, dig down. Create your own resistance. Breathing out. Imagine you've got a big pile of sand and you're really pushing hard with your heel down through the sand. Breathing out, dig down. Breathing in, back up. And again, breathing out, dig down. Breathing in, back up. We're just working into the abdominals, lower to upwards here. Breathing in, back up. Again, breathing out to dig down. Breathing in, back up. Again, breathing out, digging it away. Breathing on in. Again, breathing out to dig down. Breathing on up. One more time. Breathing out, dig down. And breathing on up. Okay. Relax your legs, bring your feet down. And just about be able to find your heels with your fingertips. Coming into our shoulder bridge. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, imprint your lower back. Feel the spine away from the ground and lift your hips up. Breathing in at the top. And then breathing out to lower your back down. Vertebrae after vertebrae. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, imprint the spine. Feel the back away from the ground. Try not to clench your buttocks. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Let's lower the back. Carefully all the way back down. Breathing in. Breathing out to imprint the spine. Lift the hips up. Breathing in. And breathing out. Engage the core and lower the back down. Now you can stay with this today, or I'm going to add on our alternating hip lift. So we breathe out and lift the hips up, the buttocks are relaxed, and now as we lift one hip bone slightly higher than the other, engage the core, breathe out. Then breathe in, lower it, and swap over. Breathing out, let the other hip bone come slightly higher, breathe in to lower. Now this is a very, very subtle position. So there's not a lot of great movement here. But what I want you to try and feel is a deeper core center of your body, working really hard to lift the hip without having to work from the glutes. The buttocks would really want to come in and do the job for you. So trying to go deeper into the core, find the internal oblique muscles working too. Breathing out to lift the hip into lower. Breathing out, lift the hip into lower. Breathing out to lift the hip into lower. We've got two more here. Breathing out to lift into lower. One more. Take a breath in. And then breathing out as lower all the way back down. And just taking your hands to come out to either side of you. Coming up into your tiptoes. And now just rocking your knees nice and loosely from side to side. Now if this isn't enough tension on the body today, stay as you are. If you think you could do the same thing with your knees in alignment with your hips and your feet in alignment with your knees, taking the knees over and swapping. Then trying to do your best to keep both of your shoulder blades on the floor. Trying to keep the knees flat on the ground. Because as soon as we lift the upper body away from the ground, we're going to really again negate the purpose of the twisting of the lower body. Breathing out, taking the knees across and back. Finishing off your last one. Landing your arms forwards, reach around,